Hi, we're recording. Okay, great. Hi, this is Lisa Engel-Franklin here. I'm an angel, many things. I'm a rainbow energy healing practitioner, and I'm an intuitive, I'm a healer, been trained with the angels and everything with Doreen Virtue. I'm a fairyologist, and now I'm starting to do interviews of people that I've been Facebook friends with and that have added value to my life, and I'm hoping that they're going to add some value to your life in helpful ways. And today my guest is Loot Bryon Smith, and thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you to be here, Loot, and I want you to introduce yourself and tell the audience what you do. I'm so thrilled that you're here because we've talked about doing this interview for a while, so here we are.
Yes, Lisa. Yes. Thank you, Lisa, again for inviting me and for connecting with me. I appreciate it very much. Like I was said before, this has been in the making for quite some time. We've been connected for probably a couple years now.
Years, yep.
Yeah, a couple of years now, and we communicate with each other every now and then and keep each other abreast as to what's going on a little bit. So I value your friendship, and I value connecting with you here today.
Me too.
I wanted to say hello to everyone and thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate it. I know I do, and I'm sure Lisa does, and hopefully that we can enhance your lives as well.
I was hoping that you're going to talk about how you encourage others, because that's how we connected. I was drawn to you for several things: your music, your affirmations, your encouragement, the posts that you post. I mean, it's just helped me. You don't know how much it's helped me, because there'll be a day when I'm not feeling great or whatever, and I just happen to be on, and then I'll see a post of yours and I'm like, wow, that just hit me right where I needed it, and helped me tremendously. So talk about some of that stuff, okay?
Okay. As Lisa said, my name is Loot Bryon Smith, and I create what I like to call self-empowerment music, positive hip hop music, which I've taken hip hop that you would normally hear either underground on mainstream on the radio, and I've incorporated positive self-empowering lyrics into the music. So something like that you would hear someone like Tony Robbins or Les Brown or Bob Proctor or any Zig Ziglar, any of your favorite inspirational speakers talk about, the empowerment that they talk about in the bettering yourself, in the use into growing through adversity and everything like that. I incorporate that into the music that I'm inspired to create. So in my intentions when I create the music is to help you feel positive, enlightened, and liberated. And as Lisa said, she's been inspired by the music that I'm inspired to create, as well as many other people that send me messages all the time. And I just feel like that makes me feel good, because I feel like that I'm a conduit of the universe, of God, of positivity, positive energy, and affirmations.
Like the words that you use, like I was thinking of the song Limitless. I mean, that just, yeah. Why don't you talk about some of that stuff? Where you get the inspiration for the words, that you use? Do you write poetry, or, how does that come to you?
Yes, well, I started out, I've been a hip hop artist for quite some time, but
wow.
Prior to this style of music, I was doing a more mainstream, mainstream sort of hip hop music, which I would consider a bit negative. And as I've grown, I've wanted to, throughout my journey and the things I've encountered in life, and encountered speakers and people, authors and stuff like Napoleon Hill and Bob Proctor and Brendan Pritchard, as well as many people out there, Joseph Murphy, Louise Hay, just a number of inspirational people, Lisa.
Yeah.
I've wanted to had a desire to put something more positive out there in the universe, something more uplifting, versus just doing what I thought was cool or what everybody else was doing or following mainstream, hoping for fame and fortune. Now, my purpose is to uplift people, and my life is prospering and growing in all aspects.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
since I started doing this, maybe about 3 years ago, when I changed my style of music
Mm-hmm.
and started doing this. But as you were speaking, like, the song "Limitless," that song is intended to when you listen to it, to give you feelings of limitless, because no limits, because your imagination and what you think, you can think whatever. You're in control of that. No one can control that or tell you or put limits on that but
Mm-hmm.
yourself. So whatever you dream, I feel if you dream and you focus on what you desire versus what you don't desire, you focus on solutions versus problems, or learn from those, what you perceive as problems, and grow through them, observe. I feel that you can accomplish whatever you want, and manifest anything you want in your life.
One of the books that you recommended one time, I saw you talking about The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. And that just really hit me because, and I got it, and I'm a slow reader. I'm more a visual learner, so I'm still making my way through the book. But it really hit me because I never thought about my subconscious mind. I mean, who thinks about that day to day, you know? And from what you said, and then from reading some of it, I was really struck by how you really can, get thoughts in your head, and it forms. I think we're conditioned to a lot of things, and we have to learn to use our minds and use the power we have to change things. And you've really, you've talked about that. You've talked about The Complete Reader by Neville Goddard. You've suggested some good books. You want to talk about some of that stuff?
Yes, what a lot of people uh, fail to realize, including myself, for the longest time, and I'm just learning this from great teachers like Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy, and many others,
Mm-hmm.
is that we have a conscious mind, and that's like what I'm aware of, what I'm doing right now. That's my conscious mind. I know that I'm speaking to you right now, to
Mm-hmm.
Lisa. I know that there's an audience here. That's my conscious mind. But at the same time, you have a subconscious mind that is constantly recording 24 hours a day. And that's where you get your mindset, based on the things that you've absorbed around you, based on people that you're around, your parents, the TV shows that you watch, what you allow, the conversations you engage in, the music that you listen to. All that is being recorded into your subconscious mind. And what your subconscious mind's job is to record this, and then it's in charge of bringing that information into your life. So if you're constantly listening to or engaging into negative conversations, and complaining about people, and gossiping about people, and talking about illness and what you're disappointed in, that's the type of circumstances that will continue to reoccur in your life. So my purpose is in regards to music, because music is a powerful force, and it is something that we all incorporate into our life. So my purpose is to, when you listen to music, especially the music that I'm creating, is that it'll give you, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind something positive to recall in your life, some positive experiences. And that's why another reason, I don't really want to go off topic, but another reason why I'm very careful now as to what I listen to, and the
Mm-hmm.
conversations I engage in.
Yeah.
Even if I'm working around people and I hear them start to say, "Hey, did you hear, about so and so?" I say, I kindly and respectfully say, "Not interested," and then walk away, because your conscious mind is picking up all of this, and that's why you have the characteristics that you have. Because when you were born, from that age on to, I believe it's 7 years old, all you were doing was recording to know what superstitions to have, what religion to have, what way to think about things, whether to be creative, whether you were motivated to do whatever you want to do, or be afraid of things. You recorded all that, and then it's replaying back
Right.
now. But the good thing is, your mind is like a computer, so
Mm-hmm.
you can reprogram your mind. You can reprogram the hardware, the hard drive in your mind, by the things that you are starting to absorb, it changing what you listen to, changing how you speak, changing, challenging those negative thoughts with positive thoughts, or saying, to yourself, I know you're there, but I don't accept you. And then start to repeat and think about something good or solution. So it takes time, especially if you've been
Yeah.
programmed a certain way for a
Yeah.
long time. So it does take time, but it is doable. And that's what I'm in the process of doing now. And it's working wonders. I'm
Yep.
attracting a lot of people into my life. Miracles are happening, just all kinds of things that
We wouldn't have dreamed of.
I wouldn't dream of. But now I know it now, and I expect it. So I don't say, oh, no, I don't think that's going to happen. I always say that the universe is the perfect orchestrator, and things are unfolding exactly as the way they should,
Right.
positive and negative. And what I perceive as negative, I learn and observe and grow from that and enjoy, and I'm thankful for the positive. And
Right. I think it's like a shift, like we become aware of it, and then we actually shift our view of what we think we should be doing instead of, what we've been programmed to do,
Yes, and a lot of people can become frustrated, including myself, when they feel that they're shifting and things aren't happening the way their conscious mind is thinking it should happen, or they think, wow, even more negative things are happening. And a lot of times what you have to realize is that when you are reprogramming yourself and you're bringing this new mindset and this new spirit into yourself, you got to understand it's like you're destroying things at the same time. It's a lot of chaos going on. So yeah, you might go through a bit of uncomfortable, circumstances, but just know things are clearing out to make room for the new. And oftentimes that's an uncomfortable process and uncomfortable shift, but just hold on. And then that serenity and that peace will come.
Right.
I can't tell you exactly when. Everybody's different, but it will come.
Yeah, I know. I've experienced it, and when you're going through it, it's the worst. It's absolutely the worst. I call it being in the valley. Like I want to be climbing up the mountain again. But
what we don't understand is that a lot of times when we're brought to the valley, as you speak, it's for a reason, so that we will grow from that. We're being broken down and to be rebuilt. We're being planted as a seed in the ground, covered with dirt and filth, so that we can break apart and then grow.
Yeah. And it's a hard process to go through, but it's rewarding in so many ways. It's so rewarding.
It is. And oftentimes, unfortunately, it does make or break people, and that's why a lot of people, give up. And I felt like giving up plenty of times. Matter of fact, I have. But the good part about it is that I've got back up and started again.
Right.
Because what else do you have other than to, better yourself? You want to just sit there forever and just complain about being a victim, or do you want to take charge, of your life and and then start knowing what's going to come to you based on your thoughts, your feelings, your words, your actions, and knowing what's going to come from that, and then able to peacefully go through things as adversity and know it's in some way making you better, and there's something good. Because we have to understand that there's contrast in life. So it's necessary to have positive and negative to learn from that, to become positive and to appreciate the positive. We have to have darkness, to appreciate the light and the sunrise. And when there's darkness, that for sure the sun is going to come up.
Yeah.
So that's the same in life. So in the darkness of your life, the sunrise will come up.
Yeah. I look at you as a real encourager, and today a lot of people talk about role models and stuff like that, but I look at you as a role model, and I don't know all your backstory and everything, but I know you're a family man. I know you go on and you talk about positive things, and the music that you do and everything, like you're living it, and that's what I look for. I look for people that are real, and that can help others through that. So.
Yeah. And like you said, backstory, everybody has a backstory. And one of my favorite quotes, I don't know who it's by, but it says, every master was once a disaster. And I think the people that have faced the most adversities, that have made the most wrong decisions in life at first, and then when they're able to transform and grow from that, those people become the most powerful, magical people, not only for themselves, but as examples to other people, because they have been on both sides and went through everything. You know, because if you haven't experienced, or could honestly say I haven't experienced any adversity and everything was handed to you and you've made every right decision, more power to you.
Right.
But I doubt it. And that's in the way that we grow is going through things and
through adversity
and wrong decisions and wrong things. So, you know, anyone that tells you that they haven't made any wrong decisions, they haven't went through any adversity, but yet they're here, I would be a little skeptical on listening to them. But it is possible, because I believe anything's possible in the world. So if you encounter a person like that, more power.
Right.
But usually a wise person comes from experience, from negative experiences and adversity. And the thing is, rather than let that continue to define them, they actually stopped right there, identified where they needed to start transforming, and they started to use that as fuel to become, you know, a better person. And that's what I did with myself. Not saying that my life has been a total just negative just thing, but just in search for happiness, I had to look inside myself and start changing my thoughts, my actions, my words. And I can just see how it's just changed my life for the better. Just doing that. Not saying I still don't go through things. I still have my moments. I consider myself, and I like to say this, that I'm a masterpiece and a work in progress simultaneously. And I think that can fit a lot of people.
Yeah, I think we're always a work in progress. You know, we're always changing and growing and evolving, you know, for the better, hopefully, you know.
And anyone who gets to that point where they say, you know, they have pretty much put a wall up and said that they don't want to grow, or this is just how I am, that's when you start dying, is when you don't want to grow anymore. You know, you want to grow. You can learn things, but no one knows it all.
Right.
So we all can, but, you know, that's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, you know, 2 ears so that we can listen more and learn.
Yeah. And the thing that I've realized, especially on Facebook, well, I'm sure in other things, you know, social media and stuff like that, but a lot of people lose hope, you know, and that's one reason why at times I told you how I, you know, got encouraged by the things that you do and stuff like that. And that's what I look for, is for people that can encourage others, because I figure there's a lot of people out there that are going through things at different times and they need encouragement. You know, if they don't have anybody around them that's positive, that can give them that encouragement, you know, then they can go and maybe find it, you know, through encouragers like you. Like, you have a different, I forgot the name of the group, it's Conscious something or other. What's your group on there that you, because that's one of the places that I first saw you too.
Oh, Conscious Creators. Yeah, that's not my group, but
no, but you're in it and you're posting.
Yeah, that's by a friend and sort of a mentor of mine by the name of Ali O'Shea.
Okay.
She's in Ireland, and that's her group, and we are very close as well. So
because that's where I saw a lot of your encouraging posts to begin with, and then you started, you know, posting on your own and stuff. Where can people, you know, find out information about you? Maybe you can talk about that with your music too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to, there's various places you can find my music. If you're looking to just to stream it, download it, you can go to any major music streaming service like iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Deezer, Apple Music, just a number, and type in Loot, Loot Bryon Smith, Loot Bryon Smith. The Bryan is spelled a little different than most people spell theirs. It's Bryon, but nonetheless, it's me. You can type the same name in YouTube and see a lot of my inspirational videos for free, and listen to a lot of songs. I put a number of videos, over 30 videos of full songs up for free.
Yeah.
30 to 40 songs that, you know, for years I didn't sell my music on iTunes. I was led to just upload it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
Mm-hmm.
recently started doing that because I wanted everybody to have it.
Right.
And no matter where they were, you know, no matter what resources they may or may not have. So that I do have that. I have a number of interviews on my YouTube channel, but you can find me under Loot Bryon Smith or Enlightened, Empowered, Evolved. You can also go on Facebook and find me as well.
Right, that's what I was going to mention on Facebook. But talk about some stuff that you've got coming up, because I know you had some post about something coming up that you're going to.
Oh, okay. Well, I just recently did a song with a wonderful artist, a singer from Ireland by the name of Justin McGurk. And the song is entitled 2020 Vision. And basically it's just starting off the year with, you know, whatever visions and goals that you have to be able to motivate you to accomplish those. It's a beautiful song. So I did that collaboration with him, and I'm excited about that. That just came out earlier, like a couple of weeks ago. And like, again, that's called 2020 Vision. You can look that up. It's Justin McGurk from Ireland and Loot Bryon Smith. You can also find that on my page on iTunes and all that. And I also have a partnership with a company called UFW.
That's what I was talking about too. Yeah.
Yeah, UFW, which is Ultimate Fighting Workout. It's like a branch off of UFC, the Ultimate Fighting, which I don't really watch it too much. A little bit too much for me at times to watch that. But it's the workout version of it. It's an exercise program called UFW, and I made and I'm partnering up with them to make their inspirational songs to add to their videos and to advertise their business. And so
you got a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I also have a few other brand new songs and videos with myself in it, like live videos of myself performing some new songs. So I got that coming up pretty soon. Okay. And I just got an email today. I don't want to put it out yet, the name, but it's a big YouTube channel, a big inspirational self-empowerment YouTube channel that has a couple of million of followers. They actually contacted me today and said they want to talk business with me in regards to the music that I create, and that they've been watching me.
See, those good things are coming, aren't they?
Yeah, so I don't want to put that out there because I'm a firm believer when you got something in the works, until it manifests all the way, don't put it out there yet.
Exactly.
You know, don't put it out there. Wait till it's there and then talk about it. So I don't want to say the name, but I got some good things that are just happening. And then, you know, you contacted me. So I just know all this is it's not coincidence. It's meant to happen. It's the universe lining everything up. A team of good people, like-minded people up there that I can promote, and that they can promote me, and we all together do this, because you can't do it by yourself.
Exactly.
You have to have a team of people when you're trying to grow anything. I'm talking about a platform of any type, a business of any type, a humanitarian project of any type. You need people around you, like-minded people to help handle that. So anybody that thinks they can just do it alone, you know, they'll see it's a little bit harder than they think. You have to embrace, and as your journey goes, you will attract the right people. There's some people will come and go and fall off, but you'll get a team will start forming around you. People that you talk to that'll be there, you know.
Yep. And I've always thought it's more fun too with people doing it, you know, so that you're not doing it alone. You're helping one another, you know. And I think that that's a big plus, you know. So
you can grow like that. You learn things like I said, I don't know it all. I read a lot of books, but I can learn the simplest or the most complex things from just a conversation with someone that has, you know, good intentions. The universe places people in our path for a reason. So, you know,
and you have to be open to it.
There you go. You can't close off and say, well, they think like this, so I'm not going to be able. I don't have to believe or think every way that you think to learn something from you. Right. You know, or to appreciate some things and to pick and choose what I like. You know, it could be a person that has a different, a religious background. You know, it doesn't mean, okay, they have this religious background, so I'm not going to learn anything from them. No, I'm not going to close myself off to learning anything from people, whether it be perceived positive or negative. It's something that I can add to my character, to my mindset, that can potentially make me a better person. I'm going to be open to it, and I'm not going to close those doors like that.
Right. So I'm so happy that we've done this. You'll come back and talk again about other projects and music that you got going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Possibly next time when we talk, we'll try to get some, a couple of my songs together and maybe possibly play it on the show as well. We'll figure out a good way that we can get some good sounding audio and possibly play something. Give everyone a sample of what's going on.
Yep, because this was just like to introduce you. I've got a bunch of interviews that I'm doing just to introduce people, to the community so that they can, find out more about them. And then we'll take it from there, So I'm so happy and thankful that you've done this today, Loot. I really appreciate it. And just keep encouraging others like you are. I really, really appreciate you. I don't think you know how much, but I really, really do. So
thank you. Likewise, I appreciate you too. And I just, you're in my positive thoughts and affirmative prayers that, everything will unfold and that the universe will show you, the right things to come to you and get rid of the things that are supposed to go and just strengthen you and just help you along your journey.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So for now, bye. Till next time, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.